All right, guys. So the next presentation is going to be our first small group presentation by 3 delegates attending today to discuss their success story in sales automation in an international technology company. I'll let them do their full introductions, but for now, please join me in welcoming 3 folks to the stage. Maria Papazova, she's the Chief Financial Officer at EGT. Katina Titkova, Head of Legal Department at EGT, and then Pavlin Stoyanov from the CEO of Vizio. Welcome them to the stage, if you will.
Hi, John. Hello.
Hello. Hello, I'm Maria Papazova, and I'm Financial Director of EGT Group. Here I'm with my colleagues Katina Titkova and Pavlin Stoyanov. They are part of our legal teams. Pavlin Stoyanov is our citizen developer also, and this is new for me. Now it is a pleasure to present our company.
What is behind pressing a button? Where does it take us? We usually only see the end result, but here behind it, there is a whole company in constant innovation. EGT. Where we see that you can always receive the joy of an unexpected gift. We're continuously connected with our collaborators in a worldwide network of 26 offices and 90 markets on 5 continents. Evolution and perfection are a safe bet with our team of experts, consisting of over 2,500 committed professionals in all related areas. Behind the button that can turn everything around, there is the excellence of thousands of people who have been moving forward with EGT for 20 years. Leaders of the game, changing your life one spin at a time.
As you see, our company covers the full process, starting from development, production, and distribution of gaming products. This kind of business is very regulated in the whole world, and very challenging for us also. The company was established in 2002 in Bulgaria with Bulgarian owners, and now the headquarters of the company is situated in Sofia. For 22 years, we have 26 subsidiaries in all the world, and we have a lot of distributors also in 5 continents. Our products, they are hardware and software for a gaming industry, and this is very, very regulated industry. We started with production and development of products for land-based, and after this, starting from 2015, we started to produce gaming content for online business. And from 2019, we create a new verticals in our businesses. This is verticals like platform for gaming, sport betting, and lottery games also. This is very challenge for us, and we try to arrange all these processes. What I can say that our products, they are certificated in different international laboratories and certificate authorities, and this is the evidence for the high quality of the products that we produce and sell. Our business model is to sell and to rent the land-based products and to give license to use our online products. For now, I can say that we have presence in 90 countries, and we have 3,000 of employees. Probably a half of them, they are part of R&D department. For 2022, we achieved 500 million euro incomes in the company, in EGT Group, and this is for the first time, and this is historical point in our entity, in our group. What other to say about the business? We have different kind of specialists, musicians, mathematics, and artists also, and of course, every kind of specialists in our big team. Legito, we met Legito in 2019. And this is challenge for us because this is new, and sometimes the people, they don't accept these new technologies. But we have experience with this because we implemented SAP system. I think we have 11 years experience with SAP system and Salesforce system. And now Legito is something that adds the detailed information to the different systems that we use. And this is some kind of puzzle that complete the full information. And I can say that our goals is to manage in more good way our business, and all kind of these different tools and platforms that can manage document is good because we can address the ownership, we can make a quick status report for all kind of documentation that we use, and to find where we have problems and to solve them, everything this. Probably the next our project will be integration between Salesforce and Legito, because we see that this is very good. We can create very good mapping between the both system, and this will help to the sales department and to the legal department also. Regarding our online business, this is very challenged business because we use a lot of kind of lawyers and specialists to create our legal documentation, and all this organization and steps between the negotiation process we see, and we make the status for what happened with this process, and this is probably 50 to 60% from the deal in online business. This is especially challenge for us. I think that we have enough system with the help also with Legito, because we have use Legito like control point in our business processes, and we integrate it in our business process. And this is very good because we want to have successful customers and good arranged business in Bulgaria. Okay, and now I will pass the baton to my colleague Katina Titkova.
Hello. So what we were faced with at EGT was this considerable amount of documents and information scattered in different folders, in different departments on the company server. Everyone from a specific department would have access to that information, and at the same time, no one from other departments would actually be able to see any documents. That created big problems because it was quite time-consuming when two teams had to communicate when they had a common task. So I can now show you how it was kind of organized. So, for example, our sales department had their information stored by continent, by country, by client, and they also kept spreadsheets with contract details for a quick reference. All that meant was that there was always someone engaged with doing that only. And what we had a problem with was that often we could not respond to very basic questions like where is the document, when was it created, who owns it, and things like this. So the processing and storing of tens of thousands of paper documents was a very heavy task for us. Sharing of documents and tracking documentation wasn't easy either. Recognizing that this actually lies at the heart of an accurate business process was when we realized that we needed some additional tools. Starting off with Legito, we first uploaded our entire company archive, and only in a few days we had about 3,000 documents diligently stored and organized, and at that point we could very easily answer any question about any document. So then we moved to the core of our business. At that point, we had to organize our global sales. So at EGT, we have our long-running land-based business, as Maria said, and we also have our fairly recent online business. We face two different challenges in relation to these two. With the land-based business where we sell hardware and software, we were more experienced, so what we needed was to keep a good pace and to draft documents on time without making mistakes. And then with our online business, where we weren't experienced that much at the time, we had to be more flexible because sometimes we needed to update the draft the contract templates daily sometimes, and we also had to match sales to purchases because we were purchasing, we were selling what we were purchasing. So to find a solution, what we did was we applied the following approach. We created in Legito spaces corresponding to our main manufacturing businesses. And then we organized templates, sorry, it's in Bulgarian, but this is the structure of our department. So we organized the relevant templates around each department. How this all helped? Well, our main success was that we made our departments completely independent. So now each department that needs to draft a document can do it quickly without the legal department getting involved, which usually takes a lot of time. And of course, it reduced errors and possible disputes, of course, and we increased speed. Just one last thing, we also introduced access levels And in this way, we guaranteed control of the actions and the types of the actions that each person can do while using Legito. And now it's time for Pavlin.
Thank you, Katina. I helped these guys first identify Legito as the tool they need. Then I'm helping them structure it, keep it updated, and because I'm a lawyer by background, they still involve me on legal things. Despite, as Charles said, lawyers always, or some lawyers always want to get out of this legal work. What actually we tried to achieve with them were, I would say, 3 things. Make legal department happy, make sales department happy, and the third one, which is not very easily identifiable and obvious, is to have actually a database, not of the contracts and of the clients, but of the legal content which is within the contract, which is, you'll see in a while, very important. So how do you make sales and legal happy, according to me, is when you make as little interaction between them as possible, because sales get frustrated when legal are concentrated on little details, and they bring them back the contract all the time with filling up different, according to them, unnecessary details about company name and company identification number and things like that. So generally in the company, they were trying to create like a self-service template. So sales or purchasing departments can use the template readily available for them, so they know this is a legally approved template. But still, that was pretty much the baseline scenario without complication, that first draft will be made by sales, but then it will go to legal for approval. Sales will review it. There will be few interactions to get the content. Then there will be negotiations. And then at the end, the Word document will get back to legal. They have to again review it thoroughly, make sure this is exactly the template they started with, PDF it, print it, give it to them, sign. And we estimate that if because there are clients who actually send back the signed document directly, they don't negotiate, so, but it still requires like 4 hours to 15 hours without complications. With Legito now we cut this time by 3, because we cut a few of the steps. When sales use the template, they don't need to get back to legal if they use the template without complications. They don't need to interact too much. They can directly send it to the other party. Then the negotiations go as usual. This is still not in Legito to facilitate negotiations. But then at the end, we again save a lot of time. Here you see I'm helping them with the online legal part. It took me just 5 minutes to check the contract and approve it, so get it signed. This is, according to us, a huge achievement, and I think sales are happy because they don't rely on legal all the time. Legal have more time. We actually update the templates. We don't work so much on the contracts, but actually when we get something new, we are thinking, okay, actually this is something we'll reuse. We directly update the template, so every new thing we learn, especially in the online business, which is new. The land-based business, they have knowledge of, I don't know, 10 years, but the online is new. Every time we learn something new from a more experienced company, we directly put it into the template, and it multiplies into all ongoing contracts. So it's great, I think, quality and in terms of quantity achievement. And now what I wanted to say is that this is our look to the future. What we want to achieve is actually, if I can wrap it up, is to connect it to all other systems and also help with negotiations, maybe with AI and like specific AI, not like something which knows everything. And that's why it's very important that Legito actually is a database of legal knowledge. So you have understanding somehow digitally saved and validated as like valid data into the system, which then can be used read, understood, like indemnity clauses, etc. So I think that using Legito now is a very good basis for the future to achieve further improvements and optimizations in the digital world. And I think that would close our little presentation of our journey in EGT, where we already have, I think, about 10,000 documents generated for like 2.5 years. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
And John?
Čekame.
Very good. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All
Thank you, John.
right. Thanks.